says we are live. Good evening, everybody. Len and Bob with you on the weekly Wealth Building Plus Mastermind webinar. This is Thursday, January 21st, 2016. Day, what is it, Bob? Day 82?
82. 8 more days left.
Two. And we have a really great show for you tonight. Uh, Anyhow, right now we have a relatively small audience. Rick, would you like to come over and join us since you're the only other person here, and we'll chat for a few minutes, and if no one else shows up, we'll probably cut it pretty short. I do not have a prepared presentation tonight. So I'm going to send you an invite to come join us, and it's up to you to accept or reject it. I'm assuming you can hear me. So there you go. And Bob, again, with such a small group, I just don't have a planned agenda.
No, of course not. No.
And hey, Rick, how are you, buddy?
What's going on, Rick?
Hello, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, who are you talking to?
You two distinguished gentlemen.
Oh boy, oh boy. Hey, right now you're the only other person here. We do not have a planned agenda for tonight. It was getting near the end of the 90 days, just to see who showed up and just chat about any questions anybody had. And also, as you know, I sent out a survey. I thought we'd do a quick review of the survey results. Right now, we only have 3 responses to the survey, and that's probably to be expected since I got it out so late today. We've been talking about doing the survey, but we didn't get it done. Interestingly enough, of the 3 responses, all 3 people said that they got what they came for, and there seems to be everybody seems to agree that a weekly tracking sheet would be a good idea. I think you said that you saw value, and we're not planning. I don't know what we're planning to do with this. I wanted to get an idea of people. Whether or not they felt there was value that they would pay for it. You said, I think you $297 once, and the only other respondent was Sandy, and her response was, I actually don't remember what her response was. She just said that she was that the problem was the challenge wasn't money. The challenge was how much time she has available. And
the one you're doing now, the Business Builder Challenge that you guys have, you have a sheet, what do you call it, a weekly sheet inside there, right? Or is it a daily sheet?
Well, it's a weekly sheet that's filled out daily.
Right, right.
And then
I think something like that. If when we do this, we should implement something like that people can chart things down. It gets people involved. That's why they do it, and that's why it's so successful.
Well, it gets people involved, and it also it just helps keep them on track. From
It's an accountability thing, right?
They're going to turn in the tracking sheet to the group every week. They have a tendency. They have more of a tendency to try to do the things that are supposed to be getting done.
Right.
I think.
Mean, as far as what we did, I mean, anybody can just come and go if they want. I mean, except for you and I, because we were held accountable because we had to do things every single day. But as far as anybody else, there was no. No, you can't have accountability on something that's free. That's something that's just okay, do it or don't do it. Now, if somebody did pay for it, just like you're paying for the Biz Building Challenge. Now, if you weren't, you might not, like tonight, you might not show up to that webinar. You say, well, I got 3 other webinars. I'm not going to go there. But you're paying money for that program, so you're going to show up for that program. You will be there.
Well, and I'm paying money for a really good reason, because I think this is a very valuable program, too. Rick's in the program.
I took it.
Did you fill your tracking sheet out this week, Rick?
For the Biz Builder?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard for me because I don't have a printer and I have to go to the library to get it done. And with my ability to walk, it makes it kind of difficult. So no, I haven't been to the library yet to get the sheets filled out.
Okay, let me help you, Rick. I don't have a printer either. Thanks to several things, one of which is the thieves that broke into my van here in front of my house a few weeks ago. what I did, if you just go to Google and just Google PDF to Word, you can download there's free PDF to Word converters. You can convert that sheet to a Word document, and you can fill it out with Word, and then take a picture of it with anything you've got on your computer that takes pictures.
Oh, okay.
And
I,
that's-
basically, I was doing it on a sheet of paper, but my ability to write's kind of difficult too, so it'll make it easier if I can do it on the computer. Thanks.
yeah, that's how I did mine.
Or just have somebody that you notice that's in it, have mail a couple of frickin' copies to you. I mean, it would cost, what, $1 to do that?
Mail,
Yeah, mail.
but that doesn't help him
Why wouldn't it help him?
because his problem is getting a picture of it. I mean, it's not. He needs to get it in his computer to get a picture of it. He doesn't have a printer. So mailing it to him, he can't scan it without a printer.
Yeah. You don't actually really. And before you didn't really have to scan the whole thing in. You could just put in the numbers at the end. You could just put your numbers in.
But you write the numbers in every day.
Right, but if somebody mails him the sheet, then he can write the numbers in every day in the sheet.
Yeah, but then how does he get it into his computer?
He doesn't have to put it into a computer. He'd have it right in front of him.
No, he has to put it in his computer if he's going to post it in the group.
But he wouldn't have to post the whole sheet into the group. He could just post the numbers into the group. That's what I did. I didn't put the whole sheet in.
No, the idea is to post the sheet in the group.
Well, yeah, but if you don't have it, you don't have it. He can write the numbers in.
But the problem, the solution is very simple. It's the one I'm doing the same thing. I don't have a printer. So anyhow, it looks like this is all there is tonight. There's just the three of us.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, Len, I didn't get a chance to look in the back office. Did you ever convert those affirmations into a formation?
You know, I did. I did the first cut at that, and I sent them off to Bob, and then we just didn't follow up with it.
Okay.
I can send you what I've done so far if you're interested. I'm happy to do that.
Yeah, I like the affirmations, but I want to see what the with the questions, if it helps you. I've been doing the affirmations pretty steady for the 3 months. I mean, I got to admit I missed a couple days, but for the most part I've been keeping pretty steady on that. So I want to kind of and then you had that guy on that wrote the book about affirmation, so I thought I'd give that a try and see if it helped out a little bit.
Yeah, well, I'll shoot you what I've got. What I've got is a first cut. It's the unapproved version.
Okay. Yeah.
Bob had some comments about it, and we never finalized it. So,
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if I missed it or what happened.
Yeah, no, you didn't miss it. So anyhow.
Because like I said in the survey, the watching the daily videos got kind of a little boring for me after a while because it was the same thing over and over. So I didn't follow up about after the midway point. And in fact, I went back today and watched about 4 of them just to see if I missed anything. And so that's the only thing that's the only criticism I had is the videos were just repetitious.
Yeah, no, that's good feedback right there. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's we need to hear that for sure.
At first, it was good because it was a daily reminder, but after about day 30 and 40, it just I knew what the daily assignments were, so I didn't need those anymore.
That's good feedback. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Well, that's good. Now, what happened is, I think Bob and I both sensed the same thing. So somewhere around day 60, we began to change it up.
Okay.
We stopped reviewing the detailed list and started doing more, chatting about mindset and stuff on a daily basis. At least that's what I was doing. Bob was doing pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
But that's a very valid point. There's a balance there, and I'm just because I think we were also trying to make sure that people who weren't doing it every day had the whole thing. So yeah, I don't know what the balance there is, but there certainly is a balance. Yeah, it got to be way too repetitive.
Yeah.
No question.
Maybe it might be maybe it might be better if we did a phone call. Just like, are you guys doing it now in the Biz Builder? Are you having a daily phone call?
Not daily.
Okay.
There's a weekly phone call.
Weekly, okay. All right. Well, maybe something like that might be better than a webinar or a video every single day, because that's a lot on us as well. I mean, for you and I, that's a lot of, especially if you know, like I had some times when my computer was down, and it was really difficult to do that and stuff. So yeah, if we could do something else, I think the tracking sheet that you guys are using in a biz builder is excellent. Have something like that to keep people accountable, you know, to help keep yourself focused on it. And then maybe a phone call, maybe a twice weekly phone call or something like that, Tuesday or Friday, maybe Mondays and Fridays or something, you know.
That
Might be a
sounds
good
good.
thing. Yeah, you know, so like a Monday and a Friday phone call, just to mindset, have to keep people on track. How you doing this week? You know,
Well,
because
I
go
think
ahead.
if you do it more in the beginning, like the first 3 days, the videos helped because it kept it in my mind. But I
Okay,
think maybe
right,
if you lessen it throughout the 90 days, it might help a little bit, or change it up throughout the 90 days.
right,
Yeah, yeah.
Because after the first 2 or 3 weeks, I got the repetition of doing the assignments, and that's what I'm saying. I was listening to them because I was just doing it, but then after a while it got boring, so I stopped
right,
listening to them. So
right. Yeah,
Understood.
yeah, yep, totally. So that's great feedback. I appreciate that. Yeah, maybe we did that for like a week or the videos or something. If we start off, okay, just do them for like for a week in a row, just to get people going, and then have phone calls on a Monday to Friday, maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday or something. And then a group thing to get people a question and answer to get people involved in it.
Yeah.
You know, we're bringing, I mean, because this was just a trial thing for Len and I. So we were bringing in guests every Thursday for like
yeah,
a special webinar. So maybe if we did it, we would do the webinar would be for us. Just okay, what can we do to help you? How can we all grow together? So it wouldn't be okay bringing in some other guests talking about their thing. We would be talking specifically how to advance our businesses, our what we're doing.
Well, I'm confused, Bob. We didn't have any guests. The only guest we had was Noah St. John.
Is that all the only one we had?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just that one time, and I think that was pretty valuable. So
That was valuable, yeah.
the other thing to consider, I'll just toss this out there, and the other thing to consider is that we actually have all these videos recorded. So if we were to do this again, we could use the recordings. Uh, we don't have to do a live video every morning. We got 90 videos.
Right.
I don't know if the uh, and then they could be available to people, if people want them.
But like Rick said, they were boring. I don't think people would even would want that. I don't
Okay.
think maybe the first week or something they might, or if we did it again, I wouldn't mind doing them fresh or something every week. But you reusing those, if they get boring the first time when they're alive, they're not going to be any better a couple months down the
They
road.
won't be any better dead.
Yeah. when they're archived.
Yeah.
Like fine wine, they age and get better.
well, I think if you did it the first 2 weeks and then every couple days remind people of the video for the people who are late, join late, or the people who slack off for a couple days, maybe once or twice, repeating the exercise wouldn't be bad for a reminder. But doing it 7 days, doing it 35 days, 70 days in a row, that's when it kind of got repetitious.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, Rick, what do you think about the time? You think 90 days is too long? What do you think about the time?
I like the 90 days. I like it. I like it a lot. I
Okay.
thought it was good.
Now this Biz Builder Challenge, you're in it too. So how long is this one? 6 weeks, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like only like it's like about 42 days then.
Yeah. 45 days. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
The only other person who filled out the survey so far was Sandy Nielsen, and she liked the 60-day idea.
60. Okay.
Yeah. So 90, 60.
The reason I like the 90 days because I like these weekly webinars. So I like the mindset webinars. That's why I like it better, longer. So I got value out of the
Okay.
weekly webinars. So
Okay. Good. Okay.
Cool. All right.
That's good feedback. Yeah.
Okay.
The first Biz Builder Challenge was 100 days.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Harv Ecker's class, the one we based this off of, was 90 days. So That's what a lot of people use 90 days. They use that.
I would imagine days is a good number. I would probably vote for staying with the 90-day program.
Yeah.
Definitely not lower than 60, because you need those 21. What happened was is I would do it good for like 2 weeks and then I fall off for a day, so I have to restart. So I'd have to restart the 21 days over. So I felt that I needed at least 60 days to get back in the groove.
Gotcha. All right, guys. Well, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say tonight, Bob. What do you, Rick?
I think that was good feedback. What he just said right there. And if there's nobody else going to give us any feedback, I mean, I don't know.
I will give a few more people to fill out the survey. I think it's just that I got it out so late that people didn't get a chance. Hopefully, I emailed it to everybody, put it up in the group. So hopefully.
Do you think we should continue doing our videos then for the last 8 days?
Yeah. I mean, why don't we just finish it? I mean, there's only 8 days left, so it's not a big deal.
Just do total.
And then
we'll
have the whole night. We'll have maybe we'll repurpose the whole damn thing and package it up somehow. Who knows?
Keep them short. We'll keep them short.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of those videos tend to go long. They went 6-7 minutes and things like that, and that's probably a little bit too long. Would you say, Rick, some of the videos were still a little bit too long?
Yeah, I think 5 minutes is probably the longest you want to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got to tell you, I got some value out of this course. I appreciate you guys inviting me in this. So, like I said, I really enjoyed the weekly webinars the most, and I don't know, maybe those daily charts will help out too, because it'll keep more people more involved, and then if they post it inside the group, then people can interact a little more.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that daily accountability is good. I mean, I got a lot out of this course because I was held accountable to make sure that we did this. So anything you do consistently for 90 days, you're going to improve at, no matter what it is. So that's if you can keep the people engaged and keep them accountable to themselves, mostly to themselves. That's all. Not to be accountable to us, but just be accountable. Just like you guys are going to be doing in this Biz Builder challenge. You don't have to fill out your things. Nobody's going to yell at you if you don't. It's just that you're going to look stupid in front of everybody else. That's all.
Well, you can't say something and you can't back it up. That's where the accountability comes in. You can't say, well, this ain't happening and that happened. They go,
right.
Well, you didn't fill out your chart, so.
Exactly. No, I did it a couple of years ago, and I did a 100-day challenge, and I went back east. I went home to visit back in Buffalo, so I was out of whack. Plus, I was doing a lot of different business, my insurance business. I didn't have time to do this, and so it was a real pain in the ass when I was gone. But then when I came back here, I just buckled down, and I got everyone every single week, and my numbers went like way up. And I actually was voted the most improved. Probably because I was so bad in the first half of it. That's why I got voted the most improved in the second half. But it really is because you want to when you have those sheets, you want to make it look like, okay, you're at least you're not a slacker. You don't want to look like you're just like slacking off. So you will do it. You will do the activities, and you don't want to lie. So you're going to actually do the things.
Yeah. Definitely.
So that's what we'll talk about that if we repurpose this thing and put this back out again in another couple of months. And you're going to get a lot of experience just from this challenge that you're doing here. This is your first time doing it, Rick? The Biz Builder?
Yes, sir. It is.
It's good. It's a lot of value. Yeah.
Well, it's funny because I don't know. One of you two said three webinars. I got 3 webinars going on after this one, so I think I'm going to do the Biz Builder because I have 2 for Asante and then Biz Builder and then something else. So
do the ones you're paying your money for.
Yeah.
Do that one for sure.
Well, I like to try to get the ones that are in replay. If I can get them in replay, then I just watch it later. Like if it's MLSP, I'll watch it later. But I'm trying to pick one tonight. I think the 2 Asante ones are just
Oh yeah, there's two. There's one that Jackson has on. Then there's the good one that Doctor Doug does. I'm gonna watch the Jackson one because it's the first one. It's the first one, so I want to see that.
But I think those are just people to get people in the business webinars. I don't think they're any trading webinars, so that's why I think I'm going to watch the Biz Builder one tonight.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So okay, I think that's it then. I think
Yeah. There's only one other thing, and that is, Rick, if it's all right, would like to take you up on your willingness to do a testimonial.
Okay.
It would be good if you did both. Just either a video. A video would be great because we can always transcribe it to turn it into a written one too.
Okay. I'll try to get that done as soon as possible.
Nope.
My plate's with all the stuff going on with Biz Builder, my plate's been a little bit overwhelmed. I've probably gotten 100 hours of training that I've received for free and with the Biz Builder for the last 3 days here, so I'm trying to decide which ones to go through. So
there's no hurry. There's no
because
hurry.
I got the Biz Builder, and that thing has. I looked at just the audios, and there's probably 20 hours there. Then I got a Chris Record sent me a bunch of audios and videos, and there's probably 50 hours there. And then I got another one as well. So I've been a little overwhelmed for the last couple of days, so I'm trying to figure out that. I'll get something in the next couple of days for you guys.
There's no hurry.
No hurry, Rick. Yeah, no hurry.
We're not wouldn't do anything with it for at least a month or two. So,
Okay.
All right.
Great. Thanks,
All right, gentlemen.
All right, guys.
Okay,
That's
thanks,
it.
Glenn.
Thanks. Take care, buddy.
Talk to
Bye.
you later.